let's run through it in order of changes. First was the metal. This was done, actually, a couple of people commented on the blog, of course, if you read the comments, and I did exactly that. Real easy to screw in. I did it on the back only because after I did the back, I didn't have any more wood falling into my stuff. I put it on the door because the doors were extremely easy to access. I built this little lip here, copied it off of, you know, any commercial blasting cabinet design, and it helps. You know, it's not 100%, as you can tell, but when you open the door, it doesn't just fall out too much. I mean, you can see a little bit. Usually I have a catch there, but it is what it is. Next, after that, my original design did not have that. It was a flat surface where somehow you'd sandblast and, you know, your media would just build up around it and you'd scoop it out with a cup or a shovel or whatever, and that was just funny. It's funny. Like, don't do that. It's stupid. Build a hopper. You can use my exact same concept from my article. But after that, what I did was just, of course, this expanded metal wasn't here. I cut a square. Cut a square there. And built this crappy, crude triangle box hopper, duct tape included, and screwed it to the cabinet. Let's see. Let's close it. You know, of course, it's not going to open without the weight, but you get the idea. Oh, it did open. And the media falls out into a bucket, or whatever you got down below, and you reuse it. Thing, you see 2 gloves are out, half of the cabinet is covered up. Half of the cabinet isn't covered up because I feel like the cabinet should have been half of the width. Not at all. I think the cabinet should have been exactly that wide. I just don't think that 2 sets of gloves and the length of that window is necessary. Why? Your hands are in the gloves and you're doing your stuff, and really when your face is here, like, you're able to see more than you're able to work on. You know, anything that you see the part that I got in there now. Anything much bigger than that is just too big. And like I said, I'm going to offend some people with that comment. But I genuinely feel that anything bigger than that is just too big for any cabinet. You know, vertically. Horizontally, you can go on for days. You can go on 200-300 feet. You can go on 1,000,000 feet. You know, if you want that. If you want to keep going lengthwise. But height-wise, I mean, you're only limited to the length of your arms and even depth especially. Like, I would have went a little deeper so I could spin parts around a little easier. But it's not hard to open the door and just flip this thing over. Or really, I can flip the specific part over without opening the door. Some of the builds out there that are just gigantic. Like, what are you possibly doing? Like, this is it. Your arm is it, man. And that's all I gotta say about that. Let's check out my custom. This could have been a lot shorter, but I had I think I had the valve already, so I just kind of added a couple extra pieces to make it work, and it really works great. It's comfortable. I can hold it like a pencil. I don't know. Oh yeah, let's talk more about the glass. So you got the glass, right? Used to be huge. I used to have to pay tons of money to buy the protectant. You know, it's a piece of plastic that's protecting a piece of glass. Now that I've shrank half of it, actually more than half of the surface. I'm able to use these. I have about, I don't know, 30, 35 left, and they're made for painter's masks. I believe Bullard painting mask. I bought them from a sandblasting warehouse. Now I just put that bad boy right there. Same concept. Perfect. Protects my little viewport. Not much else to it, really.